They went to the city of Jericho and destroyed everything, and one of them took the fine clothes, the jewelries he saw there, gathered it and went to his own house, hid those clothes there. He didn't even wear them. He told them. They didn't know. Then God told Joshua, he said, go to the city of Ai and destroy them. And they went to the city of Ai. In fact, Joshua said the city of Ai is nothing, it's a walkover. It's a bread for us. And funny enough, Joshua reduced some of his armies and they went. Guess what? They dealt with Israel. Very small city. And Joshua went to God and said, oh God, how come we were defeated by these people? Your name has been put to shame. How can a small city defeat us? That is why every time you experience failure, don't take it as part of life. You need to react against misfortune. React against anything that is looking like a failure in your life. Don't take it normal. Things have been working around you. Suddenly, you discover there is no improvement as it used to be. Stand up and question the results that you are seeing. I take attendance of this church every week because we are watching data. If there is a decrease, I want to find out why. Do you understand what we are talking about? So Joshua went to question God. Why will I, the small city, defeat a big nation like us? He said there is an accosting in your camp. He said call all the families together. Then they found that they called the people together, and the Lord showed that somebody picked an accosting. Why? Disobedience. So because of that, the presence of God left that individual and opened the way for the defeat of the enemy. Obedience is very important. You cannot grow in Christ if you are not an obedient servant. And understand this, there are alternatives that are easier to the instruction of God. Husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. It's a commandment. Obedience. It's not, I don't feel, do you understand? But I obey the commandment. It's not all the time you feel you should love the person. But because it is commanded, it must be fulfilled. Because love wins always. Obedience is doing as commanded, not as convenient. Not as you wish. Not as you feel like. That guy went to pick the clothes because the clothes were beautiful and fine. The bangles were beautiful and fine. But the commandment is take nothing out of this city. And they took it. And they expected God to back them up. If you are diligent to the commandment of the Lord your God, which you commanded this day, and you observe to carefully do all that God commands, I will set you above all nations of the earth, and all these blessings will come upon you and overtake you because you obey the voice of the Lord your God.